1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, we're getting ready for this. Now, gonna make sure that I'm actually recording everything, so I gotta check it on another screen. If you're just joining me, feel free to say hi, and then we will get right into it. Okay. Yeah. All right. So far it seems to be working. Stephen Ellis is saying hi. Okay, I'm just going to wait until 10 o'clock just to see if anyone else joins us. But I appreciate that. I'm going to do a few checks here. Seems to be working all right on that screen. So I want to see that this works. And if it does, Stephen, and you're still there, just let me know that you've been able to see the screen changing. Yeah, I can see that all right. My mouse is still being seen. Let me see if we can hear the audio on here. I hope the audio isn't too loud. Well, if I turn it down here, it's slightly different for people who are listening. Okay. Yes, so far so good. Well, thank you. Let me see if I then go into the chat. No. Can I do it from here? Checking this works for me. And it goes. Will it appear? Yeah, it does. So when we do get round to doing a little bit of chat, then it should work. Okay. All right, so it's 10 o'clock. For those of you who have joined on time. Okay, let's get this audio off. And it will be drone, chat box. Oh yes, that's because it's the wrong screen there. Do that. All right. There we go. Let's just pause that. Okay. So this is again another test where I'm trying to get my head around this live streaming. We all know it's pretty important. And for all of us who are interested in drone footage, it's an opportunity to really take a look at other people's footage. And many of you have sent me suggestions today after doing the live stream this morning and said, yeah, work away, have a look at my channel, see what you think. So that's what I'm trying to do now. Hopefully you will continue to comment in the chat section, and every now and again I can just pop back here and see who's there. So yeah, look, there we go. We've got a few people in having a chat. Nice for everyone to join me. People will come in and out, and I'm not expecting a lot of people at the beginning because we're just starting this. But even if it is only one person, why not? Why not have a chat? Why not take a look? See, can we help each other? Because that's the name of the game. We all want to get better in our drone videos. We all want to progress and to be able to give a good experience to those who watch our drone videos. So it can only help If you also have any positive points or negative points or healthy critiques to make on the videos that we're looking at, feel free to pop it into the chat box here, and every now and again I will go back and have a look at it. So one of the people who asked me today to take a look at his drone videos was Raven FPV. Okay, so if we go directly to that channel, let's take a look at the channel first of all. Now, I was actually quite impressed by this fellow's channel. If he is around, I hope he will join us in the chat too, because I'd like to get his ongoing feedback as we're looking at it. Because I've got a couple of screens open here to make sure everything's working all right, I'll have to keep going back and forth. So yeah, brilliant. Anyone who says, yeah, listen, I've got some drone footage, take a look at it. We'll get around to everyone. It may not be today, but we definitely will take a look at. You're better probably putting the URL of your channel or video that you want me to look at down below, and I will do it happily, because some of you have been very good in giving me positive feedback and negative feedback, which is important too, so that I can learn. And I'm still getting great tips, but there's nothing like learning through watching other people's videos. Now, Raven FPV freestyle and drone video. This is actually, before I even go into the videos, his channel art is really, really good. He's even got some, oh, I should be doing this on this one. All right, so he's got some great things going on here. He's got his channel art really well done. The last day we took a look at how to do some basic channel art for your drone channel, and it should be there in my own channel. If you go back to it, it'll be one of the past videos. So he's done very well here, in as much as this I actually checked earlier on to optimize on a mobile, and it looks very well. He's got a list of the equipment that he's using too. Perhaps he's already getting sponsors. Perhaps he's starting as he means to continue. So that is pretty good. Now, he's got all his videos here in a very organized fashion. Again, very positive, in as much as his thumbnails are all pretty good and they follow a similar style. I'm hoping that the ones that are in black follow a different type of video that he's promoting as opposed to these ones. But look, you can see here he's making an effort with it, and it's pretty clear. I like when people do a little bit of basic channel art, because it does help, and your thumbnails also help, because especially when you're looking through on mobile and suggested videos. That's why I put a little green border around mine, in the hope that if you watch one of the videos and you've missed one of the other ones, you can just go back and check it out again and see immediately the little thumbnail on the side, supposing that a lot of people are looking at on their mobile, where more and more they will be doing it. All right, we look at once more at our chat, and yeah, there are a few people participating. I have to make sure I go down to the right one to be able to see it too. Yes, okay, good. All right, okay, so there's a lot of people asking just for me to check different things out, and I will. Good evening to Evo for apps. Brendan, nice to see you here. Drone Nut, nice to see you here too. Delbrun, yes, very good. And 2000 Stephen Ellis. I actually studied with a guy whose name was Stephen Ellis, and he was from Ohio. I don't know if it's the same one, but hey, if it is, nice to see you again. So good. Right, let's go back then and take a look at the drone footage of Raven FPV. Okay, here we go. And let's get it back up here. And we will go to this. All right. We're getting the hang of it. All right, so again, I like his channel. It's giving a little bit of channel art here, which is telling us what he's all about. It's not that hard. Don't think that, you know, you've got to be a real graphic designer. Perhaps this guy's gone to a little bit more effort, and that's good. And it reflects here. So that's a good start. Has he got any playlists prepared? He's got a few. Yeah, that probably explains the thumbnails. He may use a different style. Channels. Okay, these are some of the subscriptions. Yeah, hey! Nice to see that you're subscribed to myself. I appreciate that. Wasn't expecting to see it. You can actually turn this off if you don't want people to know who you're subscribing to. And it's also a good way to discover new channels and to see what other people are watching. And a lot of us follow some similar channels and we get good ideas from it. Now, is there anything in the About section? Yeah, okay. So he's into his freestyle and his DJI cinematic shots, and he has a link here to other things. He just joined on April the 12th, 2017. Wow. So a fairly new channel, but he's certainly making an effort regarding the channel art and certainly regarding the videos, because he's uploading quite a bit. It's quite hard to juggle around all of the bits and pieces that we have going on in our lives. So at times we don't always get the chance to upload, but of course the YouTube algorithm would suggest that the more frequent that you're uploading, if it's according to your niche, well then it should help your channel grow. So, you know, there are all sorts of ways, and we all probably have featured people that we like to follow. Okay, let's get a look at some of his footage and see if we can spot good points, bad points, or good points, or rather points that could be improved. All right, one last look at the chat and then we'll get right into it, just to make sure that everybody is still there and seeing it. All right, must have been a great guy with a name like that. Yeah, he certainly was. He was very good, and I enjoyed his company. So I'm going to, yes, okay, good. So feel free to work away and to chat as you're going along. And if you too want to make any comments on the videos, we'll do that. All right, one from 4 hours ago. Will we check that one? Okay, just flying. All right, well, I don't know how much work done drawing the car. Okay, so starting off with a bit of time lapse here. That was pretty good. Or he's speeding up his channel, and oh, this is a fast one. So these are one of the remote control ones. I think I'll leave that one. Oh my God, he crashed it already. These things are fairly versatile, aren't they? Just flying, okay. All right, so you're just flying with that one. I think I'll not comment too much on that because that is not my chosen area of specialization as such. It's more the drone videos. Okay, so new tour bridge abandoned. Let's take a look. Oh, again, it's the fast one, is it? Oh, he's got some channel art going on here too. Wow. Okay, you're not breaking into this place, are you? Interesting. Okay, so this looks, wow. Oh, it's with the DJI Phantom. Okay, good. Duke of Lancaster, abandoned ship. Look at this. He's actually got it. All right, so let's take a look at how this footage looks. I hope the music isn't too loud. I really would like if you could comment if you can hear me over the music, or if the music is too loud. Please tell me if it is or not. Okay. All right. Okay, so the shots on this one, Daniel, I think you'll agree. Yeah, the shots are good. Is the music in the video too loud over my voice, or is it okay? Because I'd like to be able to leave the music on. I can bring it right down here because we don't want it to interrupt the chat as such. Can't hear the music. No music here, only your narrative. All right. Well, that's probably not a bad thing. Now, if I put it up, can you hear it now? Can't hear it. Can you hear the music now? Can you hear the music now? I just don't want the music to be too loud, but sometimes having a little bit of music is good. No, all right. Well, that's probably a good thing. I can hear it here. I'll have to work that out the next day. Slightly. No, no, and slightly. Okay, well, I'll bring it up a little. I only want you to hear it slightly. Slightly, okay. All right, if the music of this is too loud, well then we need to do something about it. Okay, so Duke of Lancaster, let's go back to the beginning here again. I gotta go on to this one. There will be a little bit of lag because obviously we're doing some live streaming. So immediately, okay, I get excited. I see, yeah, he's trying to get in somewhere. Now, some of you just put up the drone footage. B-roll? I think that's the movie term. Get a bit of B-roll. Tell us a story. Now, I know that some of you don't like to appear on camera. That's fair enough. I am still really jolted and broken and when I'm doing videos, and probably even more so when I'm doing live view, but I'm trying to get there. I want to become comfortable in front of the camera. So bear with me, and I appreciate that you do at least continue to watch the videos. I want to get very comfortable. I really do. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this too. So if you aren't like me, where you don't want to appear on camera yourself for whatever reason that may be, do get a little bit of B-roll in too, so as we get an idea of what's going on. I'm not that sure. I certainly don't enjoy just a video that's just showing a piece of footage too far away, too far up in the sky. You can hardly see anything. It's almost like watching Google Maps, and we don't want that. We want to be able to get in and look at the subject matter, but I much prefer if you're telling a story. You need to tell a story so that we understand, because you know all you got to do is go on to Shutterstock or go on to any of these stock video image libraries, and you'll get all the best drone footage probably that there exists. So if it's just about the drone footage being seen from far away, it doesn't appeal to me. I like to hear the story. I like to see what it is you're doing. And even from here I can see, okay, he started off, yeah, he's arriving at his private property, so please keep out. All right, he gets his little icon in here, and that's pretty good too. This is slightly jolting at my end. Hopefully that will tidy up again. Let's try that again. Ooh, don't like the way that's starting to go. Might have to refresh this. Let's see. Hope I don't lose you here, folks. All right, that's better. Cool. That wasn't so bad. Okay, so we're in nice and close. And we're seeing, all right, this is a ship. It's the Duke of Lancaster abandoned ship. Okay, let's have a look at the settings, color settings. Some of you are very good at color grading. I don't know how much of it has gone on here. He's good with his channel art. He's good with all of these different bits and pieces. So he obviously knows what he's about. It's happening in the evening time, which is a good time. He's given us a good view from the side. How nice is that? Now he's doing a bit of an angle coming around here, and immediately he's done a bit of a transition. We'll all use different transitions to try to get the best of it. I don't know what this is going on at the top. Is that a bit of sun glare? Perhaps it is. You know, some people will say don't film directly into the sun unless you're using a pretty dark polarizing filter. And I believe all of the different DJI drones have the filters at the moment. So yeah, that's what we want to do. Okay, I'm going to take a moment because I have been talking for a few minutes now. I'm just going to pop over into the chat and see what's happening there. Everybody is chatting away for those who are there. Hi, Eagle VP. I'm conscious that we're going to do a collaboration soon, so don't worry about that. Hopefully we can do it in some format where it can't be too jittery, but it's nice to see that you're all talking anyway and getting to know each other. And yeah, if you can, do give it a like or a dislike. And if you don't like what I'm doing, tell me why. Okay, so back we go again. I need to go up here, and we are going to go to me and the drone video. All right, let's keep it going. See what else we have here in this one. So the subject matter is good. It's an abandoned ship. He's not too high up into the sky, which I like. Means that you can see what's going on. I wonder, can you hear the music? In theory, it should be low enough. You should still be able to hear my voice over it. Okay, now his transitions were a bit, that was a bit fast there. Let's just see that again. All right, that's good. Now he's giving us another angle. Again, going into the sun is the only issue that I would be aware of. Hopefully you are using some type of filter. This, I don't know if you would see that in the movies unless you're applying some sort of special effect, but I'm not too sure. Okay, let's keep going. Well, we're getting to see a little bit of the background here. All right, now we're seeing the other side. We still have this bit of a glare going on up at the top. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so it's just stopped there. Okay. Right, getting down nice and close. Here we are. Alright. Oops. Okay, now we're getting in a bit closer. I like this. Okay, and now he's bringing us around. It is a good subject matter. An abandoned boat. And it looks pretty good. Okay, what's the music like? Music's good. Now, where do you get your music from? Well, some of you will search around. I suppose I could even show you some of the places where you can get music. Let's just see if I can bring it in here. Just going in. I used to use drone music. Okay, I used to use, let me see what comes up first. Just music, free copyright music. Copyright music. Some of you have said that you've had issues with getting drone strikes. The one that I used to use was the audio library. So if you haven't checked that one out, that's pretty good. I like that one. Don't seem to get too many problems with it. However, the best one, if you are thinking of taking it seriously, would be is it Epidemic Sound? Yes. So this is a place, if you're into getting your, this is where all of the big YouTubers seem to use. So hopefully, if you have issues with getting music, you can do that and use this particular site. So back to our video again. I will take a quick chat or a quick look at the chat here. Okay, everything's going all right. Oh, you are all subbing to each other here. Work away. The more the merrier. That's what we got to do. Okay, so as long as it's helping everyone, well then, why not? Why not? All right, I hope that everybody that's on this is subbed to me because that's important that we all keep joining. Okay, are you interested in seeing some more of this drone footage? Or do you just want to chat among yourselves? Oh dear. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Great. This is like, it's like if I were giving a class. I used to give classes actually in schools, and you know, this is like everybody's talking among themselves. I had a chemistry teacher who used to just give his class and didn't even worry if we were chatting away or not. Just let us work away. Hence, my knowledge of chemistry could be written on the back of a postage stamp. So don't be asking me any chemical questions. But listen, we can multitask. However, there is one book, a guy, the book's up here, I think, which I would highly recommend again. This little book here, if you're interested in it. I can't even show it. It's called The One Thing. And the one thing, this guy has a thesis that there is no such thing as multitasking. That our brain will only let us concentrate on one thing at the same time. My wife begs to differ, and in fact, her and all of her friends claim that women are great multitaskers. So, there you go. However, okay, great. Listen, I'm only messing. Work away, enjoy the chat, and don't ask me to go through the periodic table because, as I said, my chemistry teacher just let us work away and we didn't learn anything as a consequence of it. But, okay, let me get back to this. I actually spent the majority of the day today just learning how to use this software package. Now, if you're not impressed by it, you can leave now. If you are impressed by it, tell me you are, because it took me a long time to actually set it up. So, okay, back to it. Not only the videos that I make, I don't care if only one of you watch them, because it's important that you put good effort into it so that the viewers do see that you actually are making an effort to do it. And I know it's not easy, and listen, I am probably a lot older than a lot of you guys, and I only started to learn how to use my software package a year ago, because I used to outsource a little bit of video editing to people on different freelancing sites, and I was just spending so much money that I thought it would be better I learnt myself. And then I thought to myself, well, I might as well just enjoy it. And that's why I started to do it. But even setting up this live chat idea is something that will be useful for everyone. And that's what I'm hoping. Okay, back to this. I'll go back to the chat after a while, but hopefully we'll continue to get some more tips here. I might actually go back to the video that I shared earlier on, because there were some great tips in his videos. Okay, I wonder, can you hear any of the music? I don't know if anybody said that to me, but anyway. All right, that was a good shot. Whoa! Missed that bit there. Okay. Yeah, I like the way I went through that. It probably is just a really hazy day. Okay, so I like the fact that he's trying to get the fly arounds. This is from another angle. Again, it's much of the same. Okay, let's see. We'll just skip on here a little bit. He's getting some good angles of it here. Okay, there's the man himself. Okay, so what do you have there, my friend? What do you have? Is that a Phantom 4 or a 3? Doesn't specify. Look at this other little one he has. Wow. So this guy obviously knows his drone stuff. Must have been a cold day. Well wrapped up. A little bit of bee footage there. Better than nothing. Okay. And he's got a big bag for it. Yeah, that must be one of the second or the third one. Anyone guess? Anyone know which one it is? Anyone able to guess what type of drone this one is? Okay. Good job. It's definitely not the Mavic. All right, so listen, Raven FPV, your channel is really well set up. Your video editing skills are very good. Here's another one that we're just going into. And I like this whole transition thing at the beginning because it means that we will definitely know the videos are yours. Okay. There are a few guys that usually comment on the channel that would tell me what the color is like in this. Just one tip. I mean, I do have a background. I say background. I do have a background in photography, and I know that if you're using the rule of thirds, it is good when it comes to where the lighthouse is placed here. But I don't think they recommend that your skyline be exactly in the middle. So perhaps tilting the drone down a bit definitely would help to even frame up the scene a little bit more. But that's just me saying it. I mean, that would be a recommendation when you're flying over water. Here again, it's pretty centered, so I'm not sure if it is better to just have more of the land than the sea, because there's a lot of wastage there. Now it's sort of coming in, and it's still sort of in the center. That's just something that I heard. Again, are you using any polarizing filters to just keep the color great? It is, I mean, there are some great filters out there, so it is something which can be looked at. Okay. No passageway word. All right. Aha! See, for me, that's a better angle. Or it was a better angle rather than it being halfway. But you're obviously moving down into it, so that's not so bad. I think you're missing a little bit of color grading there. Some people would refer to it as color saturation, so I don't know what editing program you're using to do this, but that would be something that I would bear in mind. Okay, let us go back to the chat to see how you guys are getting on. All right, so that would mean I need to go down to here so as I can scroll up a bit. My goodness. Well, at least just are chatting away. Okay, so there's... we got into the whole age thing. All right. Okay, well, these are all subbing to each other, which is good. Thank you for all of you for coming along anyway. I appreciate that. It is one of my first live streams, as you can see. There are a good dozen people watching it anyway. All right, and there's some people saying what age. So age is just a number. You say that more as you're getting older, you know. When you're young, you want to be older. And then when you're a little bit older, you want to be a lot younger. But anyway, or as a teacher I used to say, not the chemistry one, mind you, he would say that experience is that thing that when you have it, you no longer need it. My goodness. All right, so, okay. Yeah, Keith is 67. Good man. You're looking very healthy anyway in your live streams. Okay, we could share tips and experiences. Yeah, everybody's hopefully doing that. Have you seen the new DJI Platinum Mavic? What? How are you finding the live streaming? Check out my channel. It's tiny. Listen, everybody's channel's tiny at the beginning. You got to work hard on it to make it grow. So yeah, hopefully you'll all check each other out. Okay, who looks 32? You look 32. Okay, I might actually let people guess, and then whenever the time comes, I might reveal it. Okay, how am I finding the live streaming? Keith, you know, it's something which I'm excited about. I'm not that keen on the fact that it can get a little bit slow, or if you're not inspired, that it could cause people to get bored. Would never want that. I really want it to be interesting, so I'll just try and do it the way I would like to have it done if I'm watching the live streams. So that's what I would say regarding that. I like the idea of interviewing fellow droners like you do. I'm just not sure what the whole idea of the fact that it sort of gets very jittery and people interrupt each other and it's hard to know who's talking or who's supposed to talk. I haven't got my head around that yet. So I'm trying to work out the best way to be able to do that in a sensible way so that everybody can enjoy, because I really do want to interview people that are droning, because, you know, we've all got great stories and I would love to hear more about them. So I don't want it to get boring. That would be the worst thing that could happen, I think, in live streaming. So it has to be kept upbeat. And when you're analysing drone footage, perhaps I need to prepare a bit more to get my points together. But you know, that the channel that we looked at was very good from the point of view that his graphic work was great. We could all learn from that, including myself. And his drone footage was well above average. So bar the colour grading, which we're all learning, and it is a bit of an artistic thing, I think, yeah. I think he's pretty good at that. Okay, so, all right. People think I'm going fishing, but I forgot the rod. All right, okay, platinum. Interesting, isn't it, the way these live chats go off on their own little tangents. Yeah, it's great to talk to others on your interests. It is. Okay, folks, it is now 25 to 11. I have to get up fairly early in the morning, and I would like to know, would you like to see, for the people who are watching, would you like to see a live edit? Would you like to see how I edit my drone videos? There's a certain workflow which we all need to follow, so I would like to share that at some stage, and I might be able to get around to it because of the fact that I have all this software set up where I can show you my screen and record it. All right. A few people saying, yeah, they'd like it. Okay. Well, I'm happy that you would like to see that. Now, I will get around to seeing all of your... I do watch all of your videos anyway. We can't always comment on everyone and comment back, but I do really appreciate it. And I hope that when you don't comment that you still get enjoyment out of it. My next video, which goes live next week, I actually crashed the drone again. Yes, I do. I know. It'll be like my fourth crash. My fourth one in 1 year. So I'll not be too impressed by that, but it's it will be an interesting watch. That's for sure. And I've really enjoyed how I edited it because I did a good job with it. We all just start somewhere. So listen, the editing is part of it. You can't just fly it just to fly. I mean, surely it's something that we want to be able to do and we want to be able to share with others. So, you know, it has to be something that you want to share with them, but don't make it boring. Don't make it boring, please. I could just show you a little insight as to what is going to happen in the next drone video. Let me just say, bear with me a second. Chat among yourselves. In the meantime, lads. You ready for this? Look at that. Look at that. That is 2 well destroyed props. Now, did I recover the drone? That is the question. Tune in to the next thrilling episode of Did He Find His Drone After Crashing It, or Did He Not? Okay, so listen, I'm disgusted at the fact that I did, but that's what happens when you get overconfident, folks. So I may have lost my drone. I may have. You'll never know until next week when it goes live. Okay, so thank you everyone for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm just going to take a quick look again at these comments to see the props. Yeah, I know it's bad. Don't talk to me. I'm always crashing. I probably shouldn't be flying at all. No, I don't crash it. I am very safe. I do try to fly very safe, and I'm very conscious of not flying around people, and when I do, I make sure I'm super safe. But every now and again, I do try and go under bridges and, you know, do something a little bit to get the shot. So when I do, sometimes I miss it, and sometimes it doesn't go well. Now, Southern Adventures asks, what's the best editing software in the market? If you ask me, it is Final Cut Pro, if you are a Mac user. Now, if you're not, well then the likes of Premiere Pro, that's the sort of thing that works. Anyway, people are starting to sign out, so I think that I will sign out too, so that it doesn't continue to bore people. Folks, thank you for everyone who has tuned in to this, my second live stream. Do enjoy flying. It gives it to be a good day tomorrow, so I actually may get out and do a little drone filming myself whenever the kids go to school, and I hope that I'll be able to chat to you all more later on. I'll probably leave the chat on now, but thank you for tuning in, everybody. Please do share it around. Please do invite people to subscribe, and we'll see if the subscriber count goes up any because of these live streams. Apparently it is the thing to do. So good night everyone, and I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure for me joining you. I look forward to chatting to you all again. Bye bye. All right. I wonder, can you keep chatting even when I go? Okay, all right, we'll do that sometime. Good night to everybody. Missed the start. Okay, well, thanks, David. If you take a minute to... I wish you had been here from the beginning, because you would be able to give us some good tips regarding color corrections and all of that type of thing. So hopefully you can join us for the next one. Good night, Dilbrun. Good night, everyone who has joined in. And I'll catch you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.